Hey everybody, happy Friday. How's everybody doing? Hey Secret Life of Linda, how are you? Hi Lisa Marie. Look at what you wrote, you're so funny. Hey Just Jules, hey Fancy Feast. Hey Ice Coffee. Hi Cree. Let me see, let me go down. You know who I haven't seen in a while is Fancy Bates. I wonder what happened to her. Hey Sherry, hey Sassy Mom. Let me make sure I didn't skip anybody. Hey Rena Maker, how are you? So hey Rabbit, how are you? I couldn't believe this morning when I looked on my phone and there was Jen. I think it was 4 in the morning. Jen got spanked with a bit of karma today. She likes striking people, right? It's her. Hey Randy, time to strike her back. Hey catnappers. But it was who thinks of going live at 4 in the morning? Or it was either 4 or a little bit before 4. I don't know which time it was. I know it wasn't after, that's for damn sure. So I only looked for a couple of minutes. She struck me 2 times and thought it was amazing. Yeah, and then she was crying for yours. Hey, Jane D. She was crying when you struck her. It's called karma. Hey, Mikey. If she would have skipped the part about Ali, maybe I wouldn't have done it. That's the thing that I was gonna say. That hey, Nurse Jen. The thing that was wrong was that I could tell by her look. Hey, Stephen, that she wasn't acting. She wasn't really meaning it. She was like, Jules, but didn't you put my dog on a thing? And then she said, but I feel bad for her. She was being so, it was so fake, Jen. It was so fake. But here's another thing that really shocked me. I'm like, do you really wake up that early in the morning and already be pissed off about anything on YouTube? Can you imagine waking up at that morning and getting ready to go live on YouTube with that pissed off look? To wake up pissed off. I'm sick of Jen being as horrible as she can be, then crying about it afterwards. I know. I saw the smirk on her face every time she was talking about your cat. Every single time this morning. Put down for 7 days, 2 different times. She's not down for 7 days. What do you mean? She put me down for 7 days, 2 different times. Why didn't she get down for 7 days? Doesn't she have like 2 strikes against her already? I thought she did. She's awful. I could see the smirk on her face. She was being so fake about it, and it pissed the hell out of me. I just saw what she was doing and I turned it off. Fuck you, William. Go call your daughter, William. Go call your daughter. No, that's tomorrow. Nada. Tomorrow I'm gonna do an open panel. You struck her or two. Okay, so that means she's got two. But was yours a community strike or a copyright strike or privacy strike? It depends on what it was, because the privacy strike wouldn't really count as one to, Hey, Texas girl, how are you? Jen is at 2 strikes right now. Yeah, the privacy strikes, she can have a million of those things. I think eventually, when you strike people with privacy strikes, YouTube can take their channel down because it says that when you report it. If they get a lot of complaints about one thing, and yesterday Anne must have been on her menopausal period thing. 4 false privacy complaints today. Turkey tith. She's so bothered. But for somebody who says that she wants to move on and she wants to do her content, and I'm the problem and not Anne, she literally started posting yesterday pictures of me and then dreamsicle. That's why you get stuck in it. Because if she goes after Carlos, I go after you. See how that works? It comes with the territory. Your girlfriend doesn't know how to leave people alone. She could have easily been the 7-year stalker because from what I've seen, I hadn't even talked about her or nothing, and she started posting and posting and posting, and I kept reporting it. And then I would post hers, and she was reporting mine. But can you imagine? She is so miserable with her life that she has to she has to post these things when I wasn't posting shit on her. You'll be live tonight? Good. I'm glad. And that's what she was doing all night, and I was striking her. And I'm telling you, I was striking her and posting something back to her, and that woman didn't sleep last night because she was striking mine as fast as I would post them. It was a copyright. Oh, that's see, then she's got 2 copyrights. She has 2 copyrights then. So she needs one more. But hey, Inquiry. Mines, I'm gonna call you Mines. How are you? Hey, Betty. But see how miserable that Anne is? So much for wanting to stay away from the drama, and she is the drama. I don't want to mention any of these people. And she is the drama. She does this shit to me. And then yesterday, Creeper George, did you guys see his post? He literally said, "Oh, who cares about my sister? I mean, come on. The daughter is worse, William. Your daughter, your mother, everybody. Go call them. Oh, you're too drunk to figure out what their phone number is. I get it. I get it. You can't dial out." So yesterday, hold on, and I'll tell you exactly what this guy posted. And you tell me that we should be okay, and this guy's not a creep or a weirdo. That's why I tell you, I don't care if people think that it's too much when it comes to the internet, you don't know. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it is. I put it on top for 5 minutes. Yeah, if anybody wants to change it for more. Oh, look, you got him triggered, Jules. So yesterday he posted on his community tab, Maria, you are at work and you have been on that community tab. You work Monday through Thursday, 3 to 11. First of all, my schedule, I've said it a million and one times. My schedule changes every week. I have to have a calendar because I have to have that one on because it changes that much. But what a fucking creeper to say if you telling me that I work from Monday through Thursday, 3 to 11. Tell me that's not creepy as hell for a man to be saying that to a woman. I know it's not my schedule. You guys know what my schedule is. But the thing is that he would even write that. It's so creepy. I was like, "Oh my God, this guy has got some." I'm telling you, he's got something that we have not. None of us know about him. I know you do. We have. There's something about him that we haven't uncovered and aren't gonna uncover because I couldn't give 3 shits about him. But the way he acts and the shit that he does, he's hiding something because that is creepy as shit. To say, "Oh, you have, this is your hours." He did the same shit to Jules. Remember, he said that she went to the laundromat at this day and this time, and then went to the dispensary on this day and this time. But everybody's okay with that, right? Because it's as long as it's not towards them, we're supposed to be okay. Because he's such a normal person. Because we normal people know other people's calendars or schedules. We'll see him on Dateline soon. I believe that. I know. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Like he's writing it like you're supposed to be working. Don't be commenting on here on anything. Creeper, you don't know my schedule. Try to come after me with that shit. Try to come after me with that shit and surprise yourself, asshole. Like really creepy. He gives me the really bad creeps. It's, hey Lisa Ann. It's just the weirdest thing that I've seen around for a while. Hey, allegedly, how are you? Tell all in chat I said hi. Thanks. Aw, thank you. They are all obsessed and mad because you are still on YouTube. Yeah. Anne was like, this is a going away party for Maria. Where am I going, Anne? Surely not to Scotland. Not if all the shit there is like you. Surely not there. But for somebody, I responded yesterday when she started adding those pictures, and she even put it on pictures of Carlos, and she wrote thing on it. And then so I respond with a picture of her ex, and then a picture of Dreamsicle, and she's reporting it as fast. And then people are saying, "Don't respond to her. That's what she wants." But I want people to see that Anne is the one who does this shit. She's so obsessed because she thought that I was gonna, lose the channel and leave and never come back, and that would be the end of Maria. And um, she told Jen, "You can thank me for it." Thank her for what? I'm not going anywhere. If you think that you can get rid of me like that, Anne, you've got something coming. Hey, how are you, Carrie? How are you? And you know what the funny thing is? That I haven't even bought. I haven't. I've never. Let me not say I haven't even bought. I've never bought subs, and not once. And I already passed you. That should tell you something right there, Anne. That should tell you something. You're creepy as hell. And hey, Freeside, go read some of the Reddit post comments about you, and they find it creepy as fuck that you have such an obsession with this shit. Yet all you're gonna do is crime and cook, right? Did you eat all the food for the month? It's so sad that she spends all of her energy on. I know. She didn't remember the time difference. So she was up. Hey, Witter, how are you? So she was up late last night, um, posting it and I was reporting them, and she kept posting them again and again and again. That's what she does. But remember, guys, she's so happy. She's in a great, loving relationship, and her life is just like she wanted it. Happy, exciting. She's there. She's living her life. If she was so happy, she wouldn't be doing this to anybody. You paid me to subscribe to you, Maria. I have screenshots. I dare you to post them. I dare you. Can you believe that? She's so happy with Dreamsicle that she has to come on here and harass other people. And by the way, E11, from what I saw, the screenshot that somebody said, I hope you're not saying that I said you're not going to get pulled over because you're white. I said that before they would pull over one of us, even myself because I'm white, they would pull over somebody else. But many U.S. citizens are getting pulled over, as you can see. So that doesn't help. And somebody in her chat said that um, I must be the type that don't like to. Hey, KK, that I don't like to have to see mixed marriages. Are you kidding me? How many times have I said I don't care who my children marry? I could care less who they marry. But yet they want to do their own narrative and say shit like that. As long as they're happy, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Hey, Debbie, I can't sit on this any longer. On Jenny's last live, at the 60-minute mark, she tells Marley to stop sniffing her virginity. Oh my God, that is so funny. That is hilarious. Maybe shower would help or a bath or something. Who said that, Maria? I'm so sick of that shit. It was an E11's chat. So I don't even know if E11 was talking about that at the time or not. I forgot to go listen to her. Hey, Janet. But they were writing that. Like, maybe she doesn't believe in, she seems like she doesn't believe in mixed races getting married. And I'm like, are you kidding me? One of the things that, and my husband's not dark, but one of the things my mother, not my parents, had was she didn't like that he was darker skinned than anybody in our family. None of us are racist like that. We don't care. None of the siblings are. Nobody cares about that. And for them to try to twist that around, it's just at the way things are going right now. If you even look a little bit Hispanic, you're gonna get stopped. And all I said is that chances of me getting stopped are much less than somebody who's darker skinned. And chances of 11 getting stopped, she's not Latin, but her husband is, are not very big because she's obviously white. And how is that being so they're like, "Oh, so then she's racist." That's racist? That's really it's reality. It's reality. It's not racist, it's reality. And lack, um, maybe you go out in the sun more. How about that? For lack to even say that I should be getting some sun in Miami weather. Yeah, come here and feel the heat and tell me the same thing. You should be getting more sun instead of staying online with a whole bunch of women, lack. You go, why don't you have any male friends? Or are you in that same category as Zeus is and George, that your friends are here? Because all of us are older, and you guys just want to be here harassing people. Go out and get sun. How about get a life, lack, and stop harassing women and stop threatening to come to Chicago to come after Jules. That's so manly of you and so professional. Such a professional man. Oh wait, I saw. Hold on, I screenshot. Let me see if I can pull it up. You hold on. Let me get. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it real quick because I think I got it. When was the screenshot from? Do you know? Jane D, can you look at the Instagram real quick? You know what? I saw also that Rainbow said that I had found a screenshot of her that said she was in California or something from 2 years ago. I did not find. How am I going to find a screenshot? Do you really think I'm that good? A screenshot from 2 years ago? Unbelievable. That screenshot is not 2 years ago. That screenshot is recently. If you're like, if I'm now saying, oh my God, it's so hot here, but damn, those damn iguanas, every time it gets a little bit cold in Florida, and then tomorrow you guys say she's in Florida. How dare you dox me? It's the rainbow is the one who's saying it. What is KK doing? Let me see. Where are you, KK? Oh, well, we'll bring you good juju that way. Just don't think about Jen while you're at it. So it'll happen. Let me see if I can see it. Hold on. Let me bring it up real quick. Where is it? Damn it. I thought I had it. Because remember when Brooke brought Amanda up there and said it's not misliability? Somebody wrote, there's a screenshot. Somebody wrote, I might be wrong about misliability, but I went on her post. I went on her post and wished her well and sent well wishes to her and her son. Her post as in Amanda's. She went into Amanda's post and sent well wishes to her and her son. And she royally cussed me out about talking about. Sh Then she hid her APJ channel. Oh, okay. So this person went on a something Miss Liability had posted and wished her well, wished her and her son well. And then Miss Liability royally cussed her out, talking about her son, because she put about X, her son. Then Amanda hid her channel. So this person just went on Miss Liability's post, said something wishing her and her son well, and Miss Liability cussed her out, and then Amanda hit her channel. Okay, it's not her. You're really gonna believe it's not her. We got all the flashing signs, but it's not her. By bringing her to by bringing Amanda to a platform without bringing Miss Liability right there with her, both of them at the same time, you're not proving anything. What threats did ambulance girl get? What happening though? What's happening with friends is hard to watch. American. Any part of him from the sun sees is darker than my pale ass. I worry all the time for him. I never thought I would have ice used as a threat against ex-friends. I know it's something that nobody should be threatening with. Not only that, today I was watching all the news about them now arresting reporters who are reporting the news, who are not even interfering in anything, absolutely nothing. This it's their job, and they're getting arrested. This is in the US. Imagine that. She probably wished her son well because Amanda did a post on and went online and said her ex-son's. Yeah, but so Miss Liability has a son too then. Isn't that a coincidence? And both the sons start with the same initial. If Amanda is slow like Miss Liability, it sounds like then bingo 100%. Few loose screws with that one. Quite a few loose screws. Yep. And her mom was just as bad because her mom had admitted that her and Amanda were, I don't know, I got the screenshot today. Her mom admitted that her and Amanda were in Jen's chat. They were both under sock accounts. So it was a tag team, mother daughter tag team. I don't know if her mom has already left, but she was there, definitely there. This was back then. I haven't seen any account that I would assume is her mother anymore, but whose mother would come in with you on a tag team there? It's just the weirdest shit ever. So I wonder where she gets it from. I bet Jen has more friends than Miss Liability. Absolutely. Hey, pretty bird, how are you? Absolutely, she does. She sure does. But for them to say that she's not around and then her to come up, remember, I'm just hearing it now. So, or yesterday I heard it for the first time. For her to come up and say, oh, what's going on? No, no, I haven't been away. I've been away. I'm not here. And then she would know she was saying exactly what was happening. She knew about a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of stuff. Nobody are there, of course, because it's their chat, not this chat. So nobody's asking her, how do you know if you haven't been around? How do you know that this is happening with this person and this is happening with another? And all Brooke said was, thank you. All right, thank you. So you're not Miss Liability. I just wanted everybody to show that not the same person. And that was the end of it. You know why it bothers me? First of all, because Miss Liability is nasty as hell. And second of all, because these are the same people who didn't like Amanda and are covering their eyes now and saying, it's like if Jen were to say she's leaving and she leaves and she deletes her channel or hides it. And then 6 months from now, Jen comes back as Pretty Bird. And then I let her come into my chat and we talk and then make her a mod. To me, she's like, okay, Pretty Bird is acting normal. So if it is Jen, I don't care because she's acting normal. No, to me, it's like she's mocking me. If I blocked her from my channel and I didn't want her around and she left the community and I didn't like her, if she comes back in as Pretty Bird, even if she's trying her best to be another person, it's mocking me because you're still the same person that I didn't want to talk to in the beginning. But these people don't see that shit. And Miss Liability hasn't been a good person. She's just as nasty as Amanda was back in the day, except she's changing her name. And I do think that, she only used that name as liability because at the end she wasn't friendly with Jules, and she's using that because JY used to call Jules a liability, and that's why she's using that name. I have no doubt it's her, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm going to continue to call her out every single time she does the same shit back and forth. I don't think they even. So did you also watch Jen say that the dog didn't need a pen or he wasn't chewing on a pen? I don't know what he was chewing on, but he was or she that dog was definitely chewing on something. I couldn't tell what it was though. Did anybody else see that? No one is ever gone. No one is ever gone. But um lack, instead of bothering women like you do and talking shit about them, why don't you worry about your life, where you're at? Good point about the name, Maria. Yeah, yeah, I don't care what she uses, what name she uses. I wouldn't want her in here. Period. Remember that housewives person that used to switch names? She went from housewives to some other name, and she was passing around the Narcan, telling people to order it and stuff. And then when somebody called her out on it, she disappeared again. I thought it was a pen too. I thought it was like a pen too. Well, nobody wanted that. Yeah, nobody wanted her around, so she just came with another name. It's the same shit. Why, if you don't like somebody and she comes back with another name, it's the same exact thing. So the people that are letting Miss Liability in there, dragging everybody else, don't like Amanda, and they're still letting her do the same shit to the. So to me, Amanda's mocking them, and either I don't think they're all that as dumb as they want to believe it, but I think that they're just letting it go because of the hatred. Jules showed it. It was definitely a pen. What else is she claiming it to be? She said it was a chew thing, something chewable for the dog. That it was never. And then you know what she did? She waved a pen in front of the dog, the terrified dog that looked at her like, "Are you kidding me? Here, do you want it? Do you want it? Take the pen. Here, you want it? You see, my dog doesn't bite on anything." Yeah, that dog was like, if I bite that shit now, she's gonna kill me. Like that would work. Like she made it sound like she had this trained dog that if you put a pen in front of him or a pencil or anything, this dog is not gonna even smell it or chew it. Her dogs aren't trained. She's got one on Pampers. She's got a diaper on one of them. How do you have a house with a big yard, and you have a diaper on your dog? Because you're too busy on YouTube 24 hours a day to take them outside in the backyard. Isn't her backyard like fenced in where she can even let them run for a bit? She puts Pampers on them, on that one dog. And then I heard her say that it was because the dog had been abused when it was younger. How old was this dog when she got him? So you get baby number 2 coming soon. Oh my God, congratulations. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. It's the best. See, well, that's pretty one after another. That's pretty damn good. I love when they're like not that much far apart in age. Congrats. Do you lose anything if you uninstall and reinstall? What's wrong with her when it dies to me? The phone, you mean? Or the computer? People like her shouldn't be allowed to have fur babies. I know. And trust me, if you're home all day and you have a dog in Pampers and in diapers, you're the issue. You're the issue. Oh, YouTube issues, yeah. You're the one with the problem. Because you should be taking that dog. All she does is take one dog outside. What about the other dogs? I have 4 grandchildren, the light of my life. Oh, that's so nice. I love it. When once starts having, they all start having, and it's amazing. On a happier note, you all, tomorrow is my birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Iced coffee. We won't ask the age, but I'm sure you'll have a good time. And a Saturday. This is going to be the weekend, the coldest weekend in Florida. And I'm going to keep my eyes out for those iguanas dropping. I'm hoping to grab one so I can take a photo shoot. But with my luck, it'll bite me. Want to borrow one? Debbie, I got 13. Want to borrow one? No, that's okay. That is too funny. But tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday is going to be the coldest here, and I'm going to be watching out for those poor iguanas. My dogs won't even go outside. I don't know how you guys do it with dogs in the snow. My dogs won't even go outside if it's cold. They'll be like they're in and out, running like if it's like these are Floridian dogs. They'll never survive in the snow. Just posted a picture of an iguana that's orange with black tiger stripes. Ooh, the big ones are really pretty. They're so nice. I love the colors that the iguanas have. But the only thing that freaks me out is when they come to the front door. Don't do that shit to me. It scares me. Every time I open the front door, I open it like super fast. Because if there's one out there, I don't want her running in the house. I would never even know how to get it out if it gets into my house. The dogs aren't used to it. That's why. Yeah, that's true. But for some reason, they want to come in, and that's a big no-no. Because they whatever they say that it's very dangerous to get bit if you get bitten by an iguana. I can't even walk by a lizard. There's one that just wants is always in the front side of the house and always trying to look into the glass window. I'm like, you little nosy person here. What is wrong with you? Why are you staring? Literally gets on two paws and is looking inside. Like she wants to come inside. It's the weirdest shit. She's like the Karen of the iguanas. And the windows the other day and a lizard fell off on my head. I would still be screaming. I would be like, hell no. Shut up, William. Call your daughter, William. Call your daughter before something happens to you. Don't have any regrets, William. He's so nasty. Just waiting to. I'm expecting Hannah. It's. Oh. I'm telling you. Do you know how many accounts this guy William has? He must spend like all day instead of working. He spends all day making accounts. Yeah, I think so. I think they do will Witter. They said something about it, and because I was like, remember that time it got stuck in the gate, and then I was like, I'm gonna take it out, and once you carry it, they supposedly don't bite. But then I read that they have a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like, ugh, I shouldn't be playing with this. With my luck, I'll get some type of something with it. You should try to find. But if they fall from the trees, then you have a chance to hold them. Cappuccino monkeys. I don't think I've ever seen any here. There's a whole bunch of monkeys on the beach area, by the beach area, on one of the island beaches here, but I've never seen them here. But damn, you should see the size of these iguanas. I'm telling you, they're like half the size of a regular size alligator now. They are that huge. The tail alone. Remember when you asked me if Peanut would chase him? No, he's afraid of them. They're much bigger than Peanut. It is amazing. I love it here. Peanut runs away from the iguanas. They're monsters. They are alligators looking to Peanut. They're so much bigger than him. He's like, nope, not doing it. It talks about the iguanas. I picture her outside trying to save the one that was so stuck. I felt so bad for it. It was so bad. Nothing more than cutting that gate to get it. That's how much it went in there so fast. I felt terrible for it. I was trying to give it some water while they were trying to take it apart and let her out. And she's fine now. but she was too big for those holes. I don't know. She got super scared and went right through it. Yeah, but I would. It's not anything to keep as a pet. I don't think anybody should. These people are like here. A whole bunch of people have tried to catch them because there's way too many in the back. They're hard. It's very hard to catch it. The only way you can catch an iguana is to let your dog loose and let him grab it, and then you interfere. But catching it yourself, it's impossible. Dogs are super fast. My even the old one, the old big dog that I have, he can catch an iguana so fast. You being scared trying to push it. Yeah, funny to watch. Keep trying, William. Keep trying. Pathetic shit. There are huge iguanas in southern part of DR. Does Florida have big cockroaches for those iguanas? I got to have it. Well, there's obviously roaches everywhere. Not everywhere. I mean, all over Florida, but I don't see the roaches around like I see the iguanas. I haven't seen roaches in this here. What I do see is a lot of what's it called? Oh no, I can't remember. There's another. I'll have to look it up. Do you have to have 1K subs before you can have members? I think so. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure though because they had cut it down from 1,000 to 500. But I can't do anything now because of the other channel that I'm still trying to reverse. Because I don't know if you can get monetized when they do that shit. But like today, I spent a good 2 hours back and forth with um YouTube on this. I can't remember what. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't see it anywhere now. Let me see. Let me get the image on this and see. I was watching this YouTube page. These guys hunt the iguanas and catch them barehanded jumping in the ponds. That's scary. Let me look this up real quick. You know, I think the worst one I saw was when we went to sleep at the Everglades for 3 nights, and we went out on that buggy, that the big tired buggies. It fits like 20 people on there. Hey, Geneva, how are you? It fits like 20 people in there, and it was midnight and it was pitch black. And I always freak out, those scary movies that you see that everybody ends up getting K'd. And as we're going in that, one of the people, of course, you don't know everybody that's on there. They slow down next to a canal, and these two guys later to find out are brothers. They're like in their very early 20s or late teens. They jump in. There's no light. They jump into the canal, right on an alligator, and you hear all the noise, and I'm like, oh my god, this is horrible. They come back out holding this big alligator between both of them. The two brothers were holding him. One of them lost one flip flop in the water because it was pitch black. So then everybody was petting the alligators until they put it back in the water. And I'm like, I would be mortified if my kids did that. Mortified. And they were like nothing. It was so normal to them to jump in the water at midnight with no light to fight an alligator, to grab an alligator so others can see it. I was like, that's not for me. We don't have roaches in where I live. I hate roaches. They are huge. First time I saw scream, my dad scared the man to death. Yep. Why is my hold on, this isn't working at all. But I think the alligators in Florida are out of control. There's way, way too many alligators. More than we should be able to get rid of some of them. Alligators are the worst. You don't you think because they look so big that they don't move fast? They move fast. And I'm saying fast. What by the time you see them coming out of the water, you better have gotten out of the way because it's like really faster than you think you can move. I would never be near them, not even in the looking at them through, unless I'm really high up in a car or a canal thing, like a buggy, walking next to one, just looking down at a canal. I would never do that. I can't live by alligators. Remember, there was a case where the lady was sleeping outside, homeless in a tent, and like in the glades, and the alligator was walking around and grabbed her and took her into the canal and killed her. And so the alligator came out, found her by the tent. She was there, and brought her into the water. That's why it's not just like looking in a canal. It's like keeping your eyes open when you go into the Everglades and shit. That's why I have a lot of respect for that. They should have gator hunting season deer. They used to have that. I don't know why they don't. I don't even know if they were doing that anymore, but they really need it. They stalk you. The famous case, which was many many years ago, was when that Brazilian couple came to Florida and they did that alligator bike ride, which I would never even do living here. Like you rent bikes and you ride through this path. And mother and father were riding bikes before ahead of them, and then it was the daughter, and then the last one was the young son who was like 7 or 8. I don't know why one parent wouldn't ride in the front and one in the back. So they started pedaling and they got really far ahead, farther than they should have, not like extreme. And the daughter was in the middle and she heard the brother scream. He fell into the water. He just fell off his bike into the water onto a gator. And the parents turned around and they saved him. They all were bitten, but they were able to save him. I don't know why anybody would even take a child to a bike ride by alligators. It's the craziest shit to even do. I wouldn't do it to an adult, much less a child. And they paid for that. They paid to ride to use the bikes to ride there. Unbelievable. Parents allow them to ride through there. I know. It was rentals. So it was part of they were tourists. They literally rented it to ride there, thinking what a beautiful it's the stupidest shit to do, but then you don't know any better. It's like the same at Disney. Remember when that happened in Orlando? They rented the hotel in Disney and they had no that was Disney's fault. They had no enclosure. So they were sitting right there by the lake thinking that they're safe and the kids were doing like a little type of sand castle, playing with the sand that they had put there. And the alligator came right out, grabbed the kid and went back in. Nobody around except the parents. Can't do anything when that happens. You're not stronger than an alligator. And the father literally swam to the middle of the lake trying to get his son back. And then he couldn't swim anymore. And then guess what happened? Disney closed all of that in, which is what they should have done from the very beginning, because that's a children's park. I don't understand why they would have done that in the beginning of. I, can you imagine you go there for vacation for your children and that happens? That blew me away when I saw that. I was like, why would that even be open to the children to be there? He was building a sandcastle. He was really close, and I think somebody said that he went to get some more water to throw on the sand, which he was like 2 years old. So how much deep can he go in the water? He can't go in just deep enough to get some water, and that's what happened. What time is it? I've got to get going. I just tomorrow when Anne goes live because she's so miserable and so unhappy with her life and wants to just continue this shit, we'll make sure to go live, whether it's here or Jules or anybody who goes live, any one of us, and we're gonna have a good time to show them that it's better to have a good time than to have that be miserable and drag for no reason at all. Yeah, they did sue them. Disney was very good with them after. I heard that they settled out of court and stuff, but still, that's like horrible. Should be watching the kids' gators are fast. Yeah, they were sitting right there in chairs in front of the kid. It was within 4 feet from the kid, and he was there in the sand. Both mother and father were there, and they had another child too. So the father jumped in, the mother couldn't. She had one more child outside of the water, so she couldn't do anything. And he tried. He swam halfway. I'm not a very good. I mean, I can swim, but I'm not a great swimmer. To make it all the way to the middle of the canal of the lake to try to save his son, then having to come back and not. I mean, that's a lot for somebody who's not used to the swimming. That word now looking around me, and they don't even live here. But we'll have a. I think Jules is going to go live. I'm not sure what time. And honestly, I'm just going to make sure that one of us goes live tomorrow, and we'll have a good time, open panel, and just talk about shit and make it a happy time instead of the miserable shit that Anne wants to do. I don't know how bad her life is going that she has to keep pushing this negative shit around. And for her to be up last night posting pictures of me and my husband, try to say something again about me posting family, Anne, because I you just opened the door for me to post pictures on your ex and your new one because I didn't do it to you. You did it to me yesterday. That's how unhappy you have to be with who you are. And it was your choice. I don't care who you're with. But if you're not happy, then tell her. Instead of telling other people that you're not happy with Dreamsicle, tell her. Just tell her you're not happy. Why do you have to, here's the thing is that you want us to play that video, that audio where you say all that shit about Dreamsicle. That's what you want. And nobody wants to do that because once you do something in this community, it's there forever. But do your own shit and leave people alone. You thought you were going to get rid of me, and I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Have a good Friday night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll have a good time. Bye, everybody. Thank you.